So, courtesy of Rockstar Games, they have shared some screenshots and artwork that someone has shared from Rockstar onto Twitter, which I'll be showcasing to you, and that would be my intention for this entire video. Besides also explaining my thoughts on each one of them, just to, have some extra voice in between these images. And I thought I'd leave part 2 to the next time, where I will showcase Rockstar's GTA 6 page to explore the characters, the map, and their screenshots, which may be a repeat from some of these screenshots I show in this episode. But it's a really cool website that Rockstar actually worked on, so that's why I want to showcase that on its own video. So starting off for the first batch of images, of course most of them all shared by GTA series videos, we will take a look at a GTA 6 character named Booby Ike. Why would you name him that? Anyways, so the first one, yeah, he looks really cool. He looks like a badass on a block, honestly. He looks like his own businessman, his own fancy guy. He just cares more about business, and if you're a good friend with him, yeah, whatever. I feel like he might be one of the bad guys eventually at some point in GTA 6. I don't know how big the story is gonna be in my expectation. I'm just going to assume that at some point he's gonna backstab you, and then you're gonna have to work your way to like fight against him, I guess. Something like Diaz, I guess, from GTA Vice City. I don't know, I feel like he just has that look for some reason. I have that feeling. Regardless of which, he looks like a cool looking someone you just, want to be cool with and hang out and yeah, just do a few jobs for him, I guess. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. He's a fancy guy. I'll say that. Oh yeah, he definitely gives me the vibes of Jizzy from GTA San Andreas, where at some point you do work for him. That's for a little bit, but then after you try to go on his good side actually. Like you find out he's a bad guy in something, so you try to be on his good side, and then next thing you know, when you finally got him in a vulnerable spot, then you cap him, I guess, type of thing. I wonder if this is gonna be the same thing. And then you get have the Jack of Hearts always aggroed on you when you pass through their gang territories, maybe. Something like, typical GTA 3, GTA Vice City, somewhat San Andreas vibes with those gang members, where if you've got a bad reputation, they're just gonna be aggroed on you, like when you kill Salvatore in GTA 3 and the Leones blast you with shotguns and shit. Maybe I wonder if they're gonna bring that back into San Andreas, GTA 6. Still, cool guy. I'm looking forward to seeing who he's gonna be, what relation he has with the main characters that you play as. Moving on to Brian Heder. Ooh. Yeah, he sounds cool. All right, so he looks like someone who's just willing to help you out in the back, just smuggle some things for you, I guess, just do his own thing, just like help give you a little boost of I know a contact here, let's just go there and this almost looks pretty real actually. Almost looks real. That's crazy. And now we go back into a game-looking era-ish. I can already see how it looks more like a game than IRL. I mean, this screenshot over here looks like someone's profile. Like they just took a photo of themselves. It's like this actually looks like it was a real image, but this is like, yeah, you can kind of see the fakeness. So I don't know what's giving it off. Regardless of which, yeah, he looks like he's just minding his own business, doing his own thing. Yeah, he has his own little business. I guess maybe he's dealing with cocaine, I guess. Looks like. Maybe he's dealing it to gang members and just trying to get good sides with them, or he's just, I don't know. I have a feeling I have a small feeling. I'm not going to stay true to it, but there's going to be a moment in the game where he's going to be backstabbed. He's probably going to be seriously injured or probably even murdered by a specific gang, and you're going to have to find out about it. Or when you do, you're going to finally get the gang back by, I guess, killing their leader, I guess, or something. Maybe. It's just a small. It's a small feeling. It's not like I feel like that is going to be what's going to happen, but I don't know. If it does happen, I'd laugh. Not for this guy, poor guy, but I mean, it's just the fact that I predicted it. But hey, he looks like a good, humble guy who's just willing to support his family when, family like biological or personal friends or otherwise close friends that he has. He looks like he's that type of guy to help support them in any means necessary, I guess. Yeah, he looks cool. Cal Hampton. Ooh. He really looks like a a Ken Rosenberg of Vice City, just minding his own business, and he just gives you some odd jobs here and there type of thing. He's just doing his own thing. He's just playing golf, and you just budge into his business, and you're like, ah, man, what do you want now, man? Just do this or something. I don't know. He looks like he's just hanging out, chilling with people. He doesn't want to cause too much commotion. He's just minding his own business. It looks like. Oh, there's a crocodile in the back. That's the TV, I guess. On the left, the TV, but the right, that's a fish. Wow. I wonder if there's gonna be pool ball like we were able to play in San Andreas. I would like to play some 8-ball pool in GTA 6 if I ever have the motivation to ever want to purchase the game. But that's besides the point. Yeah, he's just floating his own thing. Maybe this is gonna be like a screenshot from Fizzazz. What, they have new drink brands in this game now? No more Sprunk and E-Cola? Maybe they're still gonna exist, but now we have Red Bull, I guess. Makeshifts and whatnot. Honestly, what's the small floater for? Is that for his drink too or something? It looks like he has the drink conveniently in his hand if he wants it. Or maybe it's just for a pigeon to fly right next to him and just land there and be like, boo, or something. I don't know. But I have a feeling this might be a part of... This is like a screenshot of a cinematic for a mission that you just budge into his business and he just tells you to do something maybe, or he hangs out with you or something. You go somewhere and kill someone, steal something and bring it back or something. I don't know. But hey, he also looks like one of those guys who just wants to lay low and just help you out when he's, you know, just like an extra hand when you need it the most, I guess. Draquan Priest. Huh. He definitely gives some betrayal vibes for some reason. I don't know why. He just has all of these girls and ladies hanging out with him, doing his own business. Like he's got his own business set up. But you'd make one wrong move and he just gets his own gang or something to like target you and fight you or something, and then you just gotta make ends meet. Not really, but you just gotta kill him maybe, I feel like. Ah, yes, the casual scene of when you approach him in the middle of a party and cap him in front of hundreds of people to witness and then run away. I don't know what he could do, but I feel like he's gonna do something, or he's gonna do something this time to like backstab you, and you have to like cut ropes and cut ties with him before it's too late. But other than that, he looks like some party guy. Not sort of, maybe with his own business, but anyways. Ah, yeah, he's helping with music, so I guess some copyright bastards are gonna show up and be like, hey, you're working with this guy, he's been stealing a lot of our music, and he's gonna be like, you brother, or something, I don't know. And then you fight off and that's it. GG. Ah, yes, the main character, at least one of them that you may play as, Jason Duval. I'm looking at that last name, specifically from 8 Crazy Nights. Adam Sandler, when he voiced Whitey Duvall. Are they related? Okay, no due respect. Yeah, he looks like a cool guy who's just a badass, and you just obviously play as him, and you just do missions, and you move on with, you know, doing your own thing. But yeah, he's fine, but... Is that a new vehicle we're going to be able to experience? That I guess we'll never ever get to experience in GTA 5? The Princip Albino V1? Oh! I'm excited. I hope that's the fastest bike in the game. I would like to know that. Please. I can't wait. Yeah, he looks, of course, typical badass looking guy. Yeah, he's... I respect that. I respect that. That's nice. Ooh, fishing. Oh, that means you can go fishing. Is that really him? It's odd to see that he has hair in this screenshot, but barely any over here. Is he the same guy? I don't anyways, more Jason Duval screenshots, part 2 of 2. We have him just... Okay, he has like some dark hair. He has dark hair here. He looks blondish. Is that maybe the lighting? I don't know. Maybe the lighting is just off a bit. I don't know. Oh god, I have bad feelings for GTA 6 already. Yeah, wait. Those are hotels actually. Ooh. Oh, that's a Corvette. Oh, that's a Coquette D10. Okay. Ooh, nice. We got ourselves a fancy assault rifle of the good old days of Counter-Strike 1.6. Finally, something good to experience. Wait, are those the same towers from GTA 5 in the background that are finally built? But we're in Florida. You're telling me Florida builds shit faster and better than GTA 5? We're still waiting for that construction site to be built! I wonder what's gonna come first, the construction site being finished or GTA 6? Probably GTA 6. That's... wow. Yeah, I guess you get to do your own little activities and people are either looking at you because they're pissed or they're looking at you because they respect you, maybe. Because he's Jason, I guess. Yeah, okay. Um... Interesting. I wonder how his character is going to develop throughout GTA 6, honestly. Oh, we have Lucia Caminos. Wow. Okay, she's a fighter, actually. I'm not going to spend too much time on her because there's probably going to be GTA people who are going to be like, I don't know, expecting her to sell bathwater to you guys. Since most of the guys out there, I don't even want to think about that. Oh, damn. Oh yeah, she looks fine. I like her outfit. But look at that bike. Oh, Gloriana. America. Ooh. Okay, that bike looks... okay, you know what? We're gonna have more, but you know what? That... yeah, I mean, I like her outfits. Yeah, her outfit looks... it looks... it doesn't look average. It looks more... like, way better than average. Yeah, that's fine. But, like, damn that bike, man. A liquor bar. Ooh. There's even more Lucia Caminos images, so maybe that's some guy who's trying to like chase her and try to kill her or something, and she's just stealthing and hiding from him, or maybe they're working together. Looks like a screenshot of that. Maybe I wonder what part of the game that's gonna take place in. I wonder if Vice City or if I wonder if GTA 6 is gonna have more shooting than like story or something. Maybe I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but I wonder how GTA 6 is gonna play out. If it's gonna balance between shooting, story development, and whatnot, or if it's just gonna be like, yeah, story develop, fetch this, shoot a bit here, and then you're done. You know? And this is her who's finally been relieved from Leonardo Penitentiary. And finally, she takes a break from the hard life and just tries to relax and enjoy some good vibes while staring at you deep into your soul. Not mine though, because I'm just gonna move on. Raul Bautista. Oh my gosh, we finally have a WWE wrestler in GTA 6. Do you know what? Do you know? I'm looking at him. I hope he has like a good voice to him and not like a Southern Texas voice behind his face. Otherwise, I'm a freaking laugh hysterically. I will laugh so hysterically. You won't believe it. Anyways, he looks like his own legitimate businessman who I guess has a higher edge and heists and stuff. He looks like a good crew member who's gonna take a bit more of the cut, but either way, he has connections. What kind of building is that? It looks like a staircase. Anyways, interesting. It's interesting to see that there's actually a lift bridge in GTA 6 now, because we've never really seen one in Vice City. Heck, we didn't even say trains, so if we see trains in Vice City now, that would be a miracle, actually. Speaking of Vice City and the map, I wonder where the stadium is going to be located. If it's going to be somewhere near Vice Beach, like a 2-minute drive, or if it's going to be like 50 miles away or something, because it's going to be a pretty big map from what I see. And I wonder if it's going to look like GTA 5 or if it's going to have the style of GTA 4 where the camera's going to follow the player and not the player until he goes into a vehicle, then it follows the vehicle. Good question. I kind of liked it back when it was like GTA 3 Vice City San Andreas. Even Vice City's camera was a little different, but I like kind of got used to it a bit. It still throws me off to this day. I like the GTA 3 camera where if you look back, like if you look backwards, it like lifts up behind you a little bit, but kind of it's GTA 5 looks like the best way it could be. I'm okay with that. So, anyways, I hope he doesn't have a Southern Texas vocal to this character. I will laugh. He's gonna be like, "Hey there, my girl," or something. I don't know. I can't even do Southern accents. I'm done. Real dimes screenshots, courtesy of Rockstar Games. I wonder who she. Ooh. She looks like a best friend of Lucia. Honestly, just straight up her vibe. Oh my God, are they gonna have? Oh, that's an Audi. Never mind. I wonder if they're gonna be like best friends, if they're just gonna be like, hey, you wanna go partying sometime, and you're gonna hang out with her, and you both go to clubs and party out and stuff. Yeah, that would be quite interesting. Huh? They're definitely not the same people. Uh, she looks more like Lucia. She looks more like Sid the Sloth from Ice Age. I'm sorry. Moving on. Oh, that makes sense. They're both two different. I guess. Oh, I guess maybe they're just rappers or something, or singers. It's like having what's his name again? Phil Collins show up to Vice City Stories, and you listen to his concert a bit. I wonder if they're gonna bring the same vibe like that into GTA 6, dude. Vice City Stories was a classic. Like, there's absolutely no way you can go wrong with that. GTA 6 new official artworks: Booby Ike, Brian Hitter, Kyle Hampton, Dirkwan Priest. Nice. See here we have this guy. Interesting. Then we have Brian over here. Dang, look at those pieces of ammunition over here. He knows the map. He has the map. He is the map. And he also has a boat too. And his own little hangar. That looks... I guess they don't use lager beer in Vice City. They use Lavazas. Lavazas, it looks like. Anyways. Then we have, oh, this fancy higher pitched guy voice thing, I think, is gonna be who he is. I would like to assume so. Anyways, he doesn't seem like that kind of serious guy. He seems like a more jolly, you know, Ken Rosenberg, scared, always on his toes kind of guy. I don't know. And then we have this guy who just sounds like he's just gonna betray you at any point in time. I don't know. He looks like that. Jack of Hearts though, adult entertain. Oh, that makes sense. More GTA 6 artwork featuring Lucia and Jason. That's pretty cool, actually. Yeah, they are fighting together. That was the image that they featured for trailer 2, I guess. This might be when they announced GTA 6. I keep saying Vice City because I love Vice City, man. It's such a classic game. I hope they don't ruin Vice City's vibe, please. Give anti-cheat and don't let the game get ruined by modders. If you ever release an online mode, please. I beg of you, Rockstar. Anyways, that's cool. Oh yeah, this guy who just looks like he's like one step above everyone. That's... yeah, he looks cool. I honestly, I already respect him. I don't know if, I feel like he's gonna be the good guy who's gonna be with you the whole time. And then he moves on. Either he moves on or something happens to him and he just has to lay low. I hope nothing bad happens to this guy. I would feel sad already. And then we have these two, who honestly looks like they have the same ass size and the same boob size. It almost look the same, but... anyways. Oh my gosh! Dude, I have to zoom. I have to, Ocean View Hotel. Oh my gosh. Dude, Ocean View Hotel, the most nostalgic first location you could ever go to in Vice City. That's the place that just plays the Espantoso going na 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 na. I wonder if they're gonna have that music come back in the GTA 6. That would be... oh my god, nostalgia's hitting me hard again. Dude, a long time ago, the first time I played Vice City was back in 2011, 2012, before even GTA 3, 5 released. Looking at that, man. Anyways, before I become overwhelmed with nostalgia, let's go through some GTA 6 location screenshots. Ambrosia. So we don't have the Lost. Obviously, those guys are going to remain in San Andreas. In Vice City, on the other hand, we have Ambrosia gang guys. Whatever they are. Fural chapter? Viral chapter? Something chapter? Interesting. Hey, but we have zero gas back in GTA Vice City 6. God damn it. We have zero gas. You know, like zero from GTA San Andreas. Dude, there's even a zero on the like the gas station, shelter on the top there, whatever you call that, and like you can see that over like the center biker's head, I guess, like the gas shelter, that right over the open flags next to the gas prices and stuff. The zero gas, man. It's such nostalgia from San Andreas, actually. So I guess Southern America uses zero gas, maybe. This is a nice view. It looks well done. It looks definitely, for the location, which makes sense. I'm not saying it's because of the developers' fault. They did a good job on whoever designed this. It definitely looks like a industrial slums location. Like everything looks very slummy and dark and gruel and disgusting here, which honestly makes sense for this location. So I actually respect whoever did this part of the map. This looks accurately well done. Oh my gosh, she has a revolver. Dang. And there's also a bike. Liberty City Cycles hat. That's interesting. Who the heck is she, though? I wonder. I wonder. Maybe they're just gang members, and there's like the stronger gang members who are located will be able to like inflict like better strategies against you. Maybe I would assume. Oh, is Rockstar predicting Florida having the same effect like Los Angeles earlier this year? That's a very bad statement to make. I'm not saying that to mock or make fun of. I promise I feel bad for the victims and the houses lost earlier this year. But if this is going to be a prediction of what's going to happen to Florida, because obviously they're going to have enough with having modders attack their location. Now we have Liberty City left. And if New York catches fire, which is much closer to where I live, not exactly, but still, so that's how fires start. Just too many stupid people are overwhelming the city, and just fire has to like say "begone" thoughts or something. More GTA 6 location screenshots between Ambrosia and Grass Rivers. Why do they all have the same size of Hakuna Matatas, man? Hey, at least there's more detail in the dash for the vehicles. I love that. That's great. Hallelujah. Okay, first of all, is that a cat? Right next to that guy? I'm sorry to see that, but there's also an alligator. Wow, so these guys like hunting, but I'm looking at these different weapons and I wonder if they are like pellet, because I see the little case next to the guy who's standing. It looks like a case, a container for like pellets. So I guess maybe that's just gonna be like one of the lower tier snipers that will just be more of a disturbance than a killer or lethal inflictor at the beginning of the game, and then afterwards you get to upgrade to a sniper that's like the guy who's sitting that he has on his lap, and maybe that's gonna do a bit more damage. Maybe it's gonna be a mid-tier sniper, in my assumption anyways. So I'd like to see how they make sniper development in this game. Actually, I like to see how the weapons will develop over time in the game. So this looks pretty interesting, actually. It looks like mid-tier, mid-low tier, like dockside place, I guess. I don't know how to describe it, but you can at least see a view of the city from so far away. I wonder how long it'll take to drive from here to the city. 17 minutes? Maybe? Looks like. Assuming? Maybe? Oh my gosh, Florida has a new threat. Alligators. Name an animal with 3 letters. You said alligator! I'm sorry, that's the first thought that came to mind. I wonder if there's gonna be like different locations around the map, or if you swim too far, it's either you're always gonna get attacked by something, but it's like either in one location, a much more cleaner place, you're gonna be attacked by sharks, especially since Florida is very well known for having shark infested waters. At least back in the good old days of 1986 Vice City. And if you go into the more slummy, swampy areas, you're going to be attacked by alligators constantly. I wonder how, maybe you'll be able to fight off these animals and they're going to only attack like occasionally, but without ends. But I wonder, that'll be interesting actually to see. GTA 6 location screenshots between Grass Rivers and Leonida Keys. Ooh, oh my gosh, there's actually SUV police vehicles being used by the police and you'll be able to escape through the swampy areas as long as your vehicle isn't sinking into deep water and you don't drown it. Which I wonder how long it's going to take for vehicles to drown, or if it's going to hydroplane when you let go of the gas in this game finally. Like if it's going to properly take place, and it's not like as soon as like the top of your hood has a bit of water in it that the whole car seizes and is destroyed. I wonder if it's even going to be repairable at that point. If you can like tow it and take it to a repair shop and repair it like that. Instead of it just like, oh, as soon as the engine catches fire and you turn the ignition off, then vehicle's destroyed. That would be an advancement. But hey, at least the cops are following you through the waters. Are those cops on the hovercraft too, or on their boat? That would actually be really interesting to see cops like chasing you with their own hovercraft vehicles through the swamps, actually. That would be interesting. So obviously, from what I remember, there was once upon a time a bridge was built in Florida, but it took so much decay that it rendered unusable. And then next door, it was built a much more superior bridge that is still in service. It looks like, anyways. So that's actually a really cool detail. I would not mind visiting this spot specifically and just staying here for 12 hours in a single day. Just to pretend that I'm remaking True Lies scene and going like, no, the bridge is out, no. Or maybe they're gonna make a mission scene that resembles True Lies and that bridge gets taken out and then they built another bridge right next door like sometime down the storyline. Dude. Oh hey, it's a reptile. Iguana, I think. If I'm not mistaken. It's been a while since I ever heard or spoke about these animals, so if I'm mistaken, please correct me. There's an Impaler SZ in the background right behind that person on their mobile cart. I wonder if that's actually going to be counted as one of the vehicles in GTA 6. I finally said GTA 6 correctly, not Vice City. Hallelujah. This looks like a cool hangout spot, I would say, maybe. The Rusty Anchor. Nice. Why is there two people making out on the left of this image? Let me move on. Location screenshots, Leonardo Keys and Mount Calaga National Park. The first thing that came to mind seeing this was that meme where you have the gorilla swimming underwater going, oh, light will be dream. Not a gorilla, but an ape or whoever. Going like, light will be dream, light will be dream. Dude. Dude, the fact that there's going to be equal amounts of wildlife between land and water in GTA 6 and not just having an orca swim every once in a while versus having 50,000 cougars on like some mountain that could potentially eat you as soon as you're not in the vehicle. That would actually be sick. I wonder how the game is going to handle all of these entities. I like to believe that the engine will be strong enough to handle so much, but we'll see. Yeah, there's I guess a hangout place for boats too, and people just chilling and swimming their boats and fishing, I guess, and chilling and hanging out and drinking and partying in the middle of the open water. Hey, that's that bridge in the background again. Maybe that's like the Southern Keys, maybe. The Lure Predator. That's what the boat's gonna be called? Huh. I wonder if there's gonna be a roofed version and a non-roofed version for what I'm seeing. They both look the same. It's just they either have a roof or they don't have a roof. That's interesting. Interesting details. Dirt bikes and ATVs, and a poor raccoon dog fox looking thing. And what the hell is wrong with Florida? They have a raccoon fox running around. Have you seen a raccoon, Rockstar? I have, personally, like 2 feet away from me when they're rummaging through my trash bin. At least they were trying to anyways. I went up and close to one of them while he was staring dead in my face and was just like, little schmuck face looking at me going, yeah, he was a big fat chubby pillow, I'm gonna say that. Not freaking, that looks like a cat compared. The freaking raccoon, he looks like a pillow. I wonder if they're gonna fix that before the release, or if they're just gonna leave it like that. That's gonna be one skinny raccoon, honestly. I'm looking under the jumping ATV to the left, by the way, for those who are interested, where you may or may not find it. Ah yes, this helicopter perfectly represents me, reporting the right news. Finally, I can actually speak about myself as true to myself as the best as I could be, doing the right thing, sharing the right information, not just clickbaiting for the fun of it. But hey, me not clickbaiting, that's why I only have such a few subscribers and barely any supporters. But at least I'm true to myself, right? I'm not gonna break that promise in me. I'll do my best not to. I will not do that. I'm gonna stay true to myself. Thank you, Helicopter, for allowing me to speak my mind about this. I wonder if aircraft in GTA 5, GTA 6 is gonna handle like GTA 5 or like San Andreas. Anyways, GTA 6 location screenshots of Mount Calaca National Park. So I guess this looks like a hunting grounds area. You can freely hunt animals and I guess maybe show the Cletus at some point, whoever the hunting guy's gonna be, and get a small reward from it. Pretty interesting. Maybe this actually is like specific activities that will lock you to using the pellet rifles. Maybe just so you don't like completely like butcher the animals or eradicate them with like a .50 Beretta or something. Shit. Anyways, this cliffside actually looks pretty cool. This looks like a place I would definitely enjoy hanging around too, maybe at some point in GTA 6 for like a couple of days, non-stop. There's gonna be a bunch of animals, and is that a rabbit? That looks like a really big rabbit, honestly, or is that like a llama, but it forgot its head, or I don't know what that is. I don't know, a really big cat. I'm looking at the one that's completely in the center, that's kind of phased out a bit. But, interesting. There's gonna be, look at that water reflections actually. Now that looks like water. Like Ark Survival Evolved quality water. Like that is evolved. Okay, I'm looking at this image, and amongst seeing the road, the bridge, and the water paths and kayaking, which looks pretty cool, I'm actually looking at the flood gauge. That looks like it's like 1 foot high, which looks normal enough, I guess. But I'm thinking to myself, if GTA 6 is gonna feature weather phenomenon, like hurricanes, tornadoes, floods, flash floods, fires even, or something, and it's not like gonna permanently destroy the map, but maybe temporarily for a little bit, and it's gonna repair over time, I guess, the longer you play the game. And then you probably have to like evacuate the area and do missions like in another place of the map or something. Dude, that would actually be mind-blowing. That would be mind-blowing to me. You can actually drive in severe weather. Not like, yeah, strong thunderstorm and there's absolutely no winds that affects your car, just a plane when you go high enough or something. Yeah, fine, woo, whatever. San Andreas had more of a weather effect, like you actually felt the helicopter. Even in Vice City Stories, you felt the effects against your helicopter, where you sometimes have to tilt the helicopter completely against the wind to keep it still, if anything. Because if you let go of the analog, it's gonna constantly keep pushing your helicopter away to a certain degree or something. It's annoying, but still worth the extra effort. It's very, very new. It's very unique, the experience. It may not be pleasing to like everyone because they're gonna be like, bro, I just want to be able to complete this as fast as possible, move on with my life. Yeah, okay, but at least have the little like encouragement of, oh man, this weather got me. Some little fun aspect to it. That would be crazy. Now we go into Port Gellhorn before I continue on speaking about weather phenomenon. Starlight Motel. I guess this may be a newer location you will be able to rent out and hang out as a safe zone, maybe? In my assumption. You at least have a tennis court. Oh no, that's a swimming pool. Never mind. Oh, those people look like they're serious business though. Maybe it might be a temporary safe house that you have to pay like in-game currency to stay a night or something and save your game. Which honestly, I wouldn't mind that. That would be new, honestly. That would be amazing. Having different vacancies you can rent out for a limited time and save the game, spending a bit of dollars, and that's it. Maybe it's the more money you spend, the longer the game will advance when you save. I would like to see that, dude. It's not like you have to pay like $150 to skip like 6 hours or something, or $500 to skip 6 hours. It's gonna be like you can spend $100 per hour or something. It's like if you have a mission that you can only do at night and you have to wait, you just spend a couple dollars and oh yeah, there you go, I can finally progress or something. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. Anyways, these guys looks like they just are doing their own business, and if you rat them out, they're gonna kill you or something. So I'm just gonna, yeah. Oh, hey, dude. She looks like a reptile on her own. I'd be scared to wake up next to that. I'm sorry, and all due respect. Yeah, good job working on the character, but she looks scary. She looks like a snake. I'm sorry. I can't. I'm just move on. Ooh, they're really gonna have a fancier Honda Civic looking car in this game. I see the Landstalker. I see the Imponte Phoenix. I see a Riata, I think. I see a Walton L35, if I'm not mistaken. I see a few other vehicles, maybe a Burrito or something, which are respectable. Especially the Manana on the bottom left. That's Dude, classic cars are gonna be the only vehicles, the first vehicles I'm gonna drive in this game. I don't care about the newer cars, screw them. The older cars are just badass, in my opinion. They're so simple, but so characteristic, uniquely on their own. They should represent character. It's too bad. I don't know if Rockstar's gonna bring like the Banana Classic from like Vice City and GTA 3 eras into this game or something, which would be cool on its own to see a version of that vehicle, even if it's not going to be extremely fast, but at least it's going to represent some form of nostalgia of how long ago Vice City was made. 2002. And from then till now that nostalgia has kept to our hearts for all due eternity, that would be... I'm speechless. I would be absolutely speechless. Some more Vice City screenshots, though, that someone has shown. No. No. I like that campfire in the background. Yeah, there's going to be some nighttime hangouts, I guess, from these redneck boys or something, but I don't want to see this any longer. I feel an acid reflux coming up. Vice City, dude, did they really take Vinewood sign from GTA 5 and copy pasted it and said, here you go? That would be so fucking sad. But at least we'll be able to enjoy the view of going into Vice City. That would be nice. Anyways, you get to be on top of a balcony, I guess, of a motel or a hotel, maybe. That's a nice dress from the back, actually. It's too bad it doesn't really fit her the most. It could be anyone else, but whatever this guy likes. Honestly, this looks like an interesting view. Yeah, you just had a few trees that's more like split on the grass between the roads and the beach side, but now they actually put more detail into this map. Because yeah, the Vice City map was pretty small, but actually had quite an impact regardless of how small the map was. The story had a pretty big impact. Still, there's a pool side here, there's a bit of balcony, there's some shacks, however. At least there's some trees in between, split in the view between the beach and the pool side, so pretty interesting. That's a pretty interesting detail, I'd say. There's gonna be basketball courts. Dude. That's the first thing I saw. Yeah, there's gonna be flying animals. There's quite a bit of tall buildings, some fancier than others. They all look relatively characteristic to an extent. It's average. There's a bit of like water, maybe some canals in the center of the city. That would look pretty cool, actually, to have. There's gonna be some strong weather. Oh, maybe I'm looking at the clouds, actually. I'm thinking about it. I'm like, what if on specific places of the map, it's not like the entire game has the same weather? Like specific places of the map, there's gonna be sunshine. Some specific places gonna be cloudy. A few other places, there's gonna be thunderstorms. Maybe in a specific place, there's gonna be like an announcement or a warning for hurricanes or tornadoes or something. Dude, if they made weather that advanced in this game, huh. Amazing. What red car is that on the bottom right? That actually looks like one of the first vehicles I would actually want to drive. That looks like a Mitsubishi Lancer. Evo 8 or 7. Interesting. Dude, this looks nice. This looks nice. I like it. Even more Vice City screenshots featuring some guys who are trying to showcase that some tartar and plaque ate their teeth away, so they replace it with gold braces and whatever. So yeah, good for you. You look cool. Yeah. What is he staring at? Oh my god. Why two guys are poor? Wait, is she topless? Oh my gosh, if GTA I keep calling this Vice City. If GTA 6 is gonna feature topless bikini babes when you go to the beach, I wonder if you're gonna be able to get away with being able to stream this on Twitch or YouTube. Let me move on. Vice City cops have a different outfit, first thing I noticed. They look more mature, respectable, and stubborn looking, so it looks like they might just... Oh my gosh. That they have a Buffalo STX for a police cruiser. GTA 6 got it before GTA 5 ever did. They have Dixon in the background, dude. The freaking Ocean View Hotel. Ocean View Hotel! Dude! Dude! The nostalgia! I can't look at this anymore. The hotels are... I don't care about the girl. I said I don't care about the girls, man. The nostalgia of the hotels were crazy. Anyways, I'm gonna show a few other snippets that I've seen across Twitter from especially Videotech UK and others. So there's some people who have, some members have showcased from GTA 6's trailer 2, which of course I couldn't be able to showcase on my channel like the actual video, so I only showed like part by part in like freeze frame moments to you guys as best as I could in that video to showcase two. First of all, GTA 6 trailer 2 obviously released, and second of all, there's some moments I want to showcase to you. But in case you guys had seen anything that I didn't bring up to your attention in that video, you can let me know. You can let everyone know in the comments of that video. That's totally fine. Totally up to your choice. I definitely would respect that. As long as you come forward respectively. Otherwise, you know. Still, I respect that. But here we have PlayStation 4 DualSense controller spotted. Someone has actually said it was a PlayStation 5 controller, but there's also a PlayStation 6 spotted in GTA 6 before the PS6 actually releases. That's crazy. But yeah, IGN themselves say it's a PS5 type console spotted in GTA 6's new trailer. It doesn't look like a PS5. People are saying it looks like a PS6, but it looks like PS5 type controller-ish, maybe. My concern is how keyboards are going to look like in this game from computers and laptops, and if they actually have the Windows key in it this time, or if they're still scared of Microsoft DMCAing them or something, or asking for a bit of their funds because of the logo being copyright marked. I'd be interested to see the keyboards for that. Anyways, Morse Mutual Insurance themselves has stated many activities were found in today's GTA 6 screenshots, rather from May 6th, so they showcased that we could possibly be having the following activities that we could probably access and partake in on our pastimes in this game. So there might be some mini golf, some pool, some hunting, some fishing, some diving, dirt bike, kayak, and strip clubs. So here's a bit of kayaking from what I understood, and that gauge, I want to go back into weather phenomenon, but I want to skip over that. I guess that's a diving activity. There's going to be some golf, looks like, pretty interesting. There's going to be some hunting, which would be interesting to see. Some dirt biking, some more hunting, I guess. Some fishing, definitely. And some pool table. Yeah. This would probably be one of the activities I would definitely spend a lot of time on, because I just love playing 8-ball pool and like on my pastime anyways, especially on YouTube playables. It's a good way to pass time, I guess. It's just fun to just keep knocking balls into the holes and just, oh, I win. Before you knock the 8-ball in and then you lose and you're like, oh. Now, someone brought up that on a truck that was showcased on the trailer, I guess, or one of the images, showed a Liberty City plate, which is based on the current New York plates. So, of course, here's the plates that you can see for Liberty City PDP 6, I guess that's what it says. But then you see the actual like New York plate and the format of it, which is actually pretty interesting. And someone has said there are plates with Gloriana too. What could that mean? That person has assumed that probably supposed to be the Game World's version of Georgia. Cool detail, adding out of state license plates to cars in the game. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. Like, it's not like it's not like even where I live, I just see like a specific plate of the specific location or province that I live in. Like, you actually sometimes may see different plates of New York even, or from Ontario even, or even from California sometimes. I saw even Arizona too. which is pretty crazy considering Arizona is basically all the way across North America from where I live, I guess. But yeah, it's not like it's that would be an interesting detail. It was not like there's only like one specific license plate that exists of like oh like different formats of one city. Like there's some locations that of license plates that could meet up like in a mutual location, which I would find pretty interesting to see. And knowing me with my recent addiction to finding license plates in GTA 5 just to save those vehicles because it says cock on it or something, or pat, or poo, or something, um, I would be interested to find like different varieties of a poo on different license plates and saving that in my garages. I'm sorry, let me move on. Yes, we got someone completing the first mission of GTA 6 before the release of GTA 6. Took them 12 minutes to fix 91 leaks made by NKZ, I guess. Okay. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed looking through these screenshots with me as best as I could showcase them to you. I really worked hard to take those screenshots from places to showcase to you. I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and if you did, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you want. It's not forced, but it's always appreciated. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below from any of the screenshots you may have seen through this video. Of course, it took a while, but I just wanted to like give my thoughts on every single screenshot that I saw. Some of them more interesting than others, in my personal opinion, but then again, there's always going to be those moments where some things are just more interesting than others in something. It's not because it isn't interesting, it's just because it exists. It's extra detail. It's always the small things that matters, basically. Anyways, just to keep it simple and final, if you have any thoughts that you wish to share with me or anyone else in the comments down below, feel free to do so in the most respectable way possible. And of course, thank you guys for watching, and have yourselves a great day. Part 2 coming up probably soon, showcasing the GTA 6 website and how Rockstar has detailed that specifically. Thank you all for watching, stay tuned for that, and good luck out there, and have a good day.